Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Tavern Master, The Perfect Start, Episode 1. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Most definitely, because you don't want to see where I've been already playing. We want to do a perfect start. So, without further ado, let's get into the game itself. Okay, so welcome to your tavern. Okay, take a look around. This is all the BAU. Use the WSA and D keys, click the mouse wheel, rotate the camera by holding down the right mouse button. Okay, I'm going through this quite quickly. Tavern doesn't look like a tavern yet because it hasn't got a wall at the end. Okay, so we go to build, we grab the wall for 50 and left click at the top and drag it down to the bottom. And then we need to put in a door and a window. So just showing you that we have space for expansion, but let's put in the door. Get the tutorial out of the way. There's a window. Okay, great job. Let's buy some tables. Perfect. Okay, so we go to the little button in the middle here, and then we go for a simple table. We put it down, and then you switch to seats, and then you put down your simple bench. Okay, and we now need to put down a light, so put down the candle, and that shows you, the little orange circle shows you where your light is currently. So there we go. We're all lit up. Now we need to buy some beer, so let's add a beer barrel for 200. There we go. And we need to fill it up as well. So we've bought the barrel, click on the barrel, max refill, 150. It's not taking your money at this point because it's the tutorial aspect of the game. So we've now got 150 litres of beer. Next, of course, we need staff. So yes. So click on the staff button, add a bartender. Now this is where you have to have a look at who you get offered. So this chap attracts 7 more customers every day, carries 4 drinks, 2.5 meters a second when not carrying and 2.2 meters a second when he is carrying. You've then got another one who's +7, who's a bit more evenly distributed with his points, but at the same time, doesn't really matter. I think we'll probably go, the mood decrease over 20% every day, we're not interested at this point. So what we will do, we will go with Wharton. So let's hire him. And then, of course, we need a waitress. So gains experience 2 times faster. That's Helga in the top left-hand corner. We've got Lana, Annabelle, and Lauren. So can carry 8 drinks. Wow, that's a lot of drinks to carry. Gets 5 tip for every food served. Well, we haven't even got a kitchen yet. Mood decreases 20%. So gains experience 2 times faster. Helga. We definitely want Helga. She can currently carry 3 drinks. Is quite a good person, so let's go. Okay, we've prepared everything needed. So now we just need to do research. It forces you to research the kitchen straight away. That's fine, doesn't matter. So start research. And there we go. Click the X. And now there's just one more thing after this. So number of guests per day in the top right hand corner. We're at 36.1. So next. All set. Press play. Final tip as you watch out if there's enough space to sit. If all seats are taken, buy more tables. Well, duh. Okay, so we've got a very small tavern now to begin with. We've got some people. We've also got 230 money. So my suggestion is immediately go and buy another table. Put it down. And then put the seats as well. They're 50 each. So we've got enough for that. So we've got 3 tables now. We can put another table in, but we haven't got enough money yet. So we've got 3 tables. And fast forward here is your friend. So as this is the beginning of the game, just click fast forwards and we'll get stuff running. Now we've got our quests. So own 4 tables, own 8 benches, finish any research and change the tavern name. Well, we can do that one straight away, can't we? So go outside. It's not going to be called Tavern Master, geez. Okay, well, what are we going to call it? Well, for me, I'm going to keep it brand appropriate. So we will go with Know-It-All. So Know-It-Alls. And then Beer House. There we go, so Beer House. That'll do for now. So Know-It-All's Beer House. We can change the name again later on. But for now, it's Know-It-All's Beer House. We've completed that quest. So we get 2 little arrows into our thing there, into our target. And when we get to 10, we'll get 100. 20 will give us a new floor tile. 30 will give us 150 coins. So the idea each day is to do as many of the quests as you possibly can. You can see our research is ticking away in the bottom right hand corner, so that's all good. So again, speed up time, we're at 5 PM already. Each day ends at 11 PM. Now there's an exclamation mark over our staff in the right hand corner. We'll show you that in a minute, but we've got enough for another table now. So get that 4th table in. So that's maximum occupancy really for the size of our initial tavern. But before the end of this first video, we'll do a little bit of expansion. We've got our 8 benches, we've got our 4 tables. All we've got to do now is finish research, which will give us another 2 points towards our quest tally. So it's at 6 PM. You can rotate and look around, but let's go. So we've got Helga. She's already leveled up because of that double experience. And what are we going to give her? We're going to increase her speed when she's not carrying drinks. So each time you level up, you get 1 new pip to add to their roster. And obviously once they max out, you'll have everything maxed out as well. You can also redistribute as well whenever you want, which I think is a nice little feature of this game. There's a few little hidden bits that I've found so far, so as we go around I'll discuss. But getting this game up and running and off the ground is fairly easy, and I tell you what, I'm loving the game so far. It's very simple, but as you go through the research tree and the expansion and everything else, there's a lot to do. It's a good little game. I'm liking the concept of running your own little pub and doing everything in association. So it's like with stock management and everything else. So congratulations on unlocking the kitchen. Here is 800. Now this bit's very important, so we'll pause. We've finished our research, so we'll get those. So we're at 9 out of 10. We've also got space for another waitress, of course, but at the moment we don't need to. Let's get our next bit of research. So click Start Research on Lemonade. Lemonade is the first thing you want to research. Then guests, then musicians. So do your lemonade. Okay, and now what we want to do is build our kitchen. So go to build, and we're going to use these 6 spaces at the end. So we'll go to wall, and we'll expand out. So drag the walls across. So we'll start from the top, we'll drag it round, and we'll make it these 6 boxes. So there we go. Down the side, down the other side, and then back to the tavern. Okay, now that we've done that, we want to put in a door. So go for door and put it in. There we go. And then the next you want to do is your floor texture. So what we could do is you could put another door behind the bar actually, but it doesn't really matter because the girls go into the kitchen to collect the food. So the best place for the door is where I've put it. And then floor texture, so defining it as a kitchen, and then we can put some wooden boards across there for the waitresses as they come in to collect the food. To be honest, that's just a design thing, you know, and looks, you can do it however you want. So we need a plate shelf, so put it in the back corner. This allows for expansion later on, by the way. Now, at the moment, that's the wrong way round. So you can right-click your mouse button and it'll rotate it because we want the chefs on the inside and the waitresses on the outside. So there we go. Move it slightly forwards, plonk it down with the left mouse button, and that will place it for you. Okay, next we need a crate. The crate stores all of your ingredients and everything else. So put that next to the plate shelf. There we go. So that is your core kitchen components done. So the next thing you're going to want to do is hire a chef. Okay, so we can have 2. Let's have a look. Receive 2 bonus for every dessert served. We've got the chat below is attracts 7 more customers every day. Then we've got Talbot gains his experience 2 times faster. And Adam, his mood decreases 20% slower every day. Personal choice. But at the beginning, bearing in mind you can fire someone if they're not doing well, this guy is attracting 7 more customers a day. Well, I think that's probably the most important for now. He's not particularly skilled in desserts, and desserts are the only things you can actually cook at the beginning. So really, this chap would be good for the bonus that he gets for desserts. But at the same time, this person attracts 7 more customers a day. So swings and roundabouts, again, it's up to you who you recruit. But personally, I went for the more customers, so we now get 45 customers a day. And in comes our chef, and he's ready to start preparing stuff. There he goes. He's now standing facing the wall like he's in the naughty corner. Okay. End of our first day, minus 802 because of how much stuff we were building. So obviously purchases 1,660 and refills 150. So that is day one, and start next day, and your quests will also repopulate. So serve 20 customers, finish any research, have an average 0.05 for food, and refill 100 litres of any drink. Okay, again, you can leave it in fast forward because at the moment all we're doing is earning coins so that we can do the next bits and pieces that we want. And the next bits and pieces that we're going to want to do is expand into these end 6 boxes. So we're going to want to expand the tavern out, and it's 50 a piece, so we're going to need 300. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. So we need to get our coins up to be able to expand the walls, and then on top of that we will also need candles for light, and then we'll need the tables, and then we'll need the chairs. So we're not going to expand out fully by the end of this first episode, but it's going to give you a good idea of what you need to do early game so that your revenue's coming in and you're able to expand. Again, it's a simple game at the beginning, but I've looked through everything that happens as you get further on, and the options and stuff that you get later on in the game do become very, very good, including like hotel rooms as well. So building upstairs, you can put hotel rooms in, you can have bandstands, there's loads of different events and stuff, so it's very cool. So we're at 376 coins, so we can now expand. So here's the 2 at the end, down, back across, and there we go. Next we want to delete this wall here. We haven't got any lights on it, so we don't need to sell them first. So there we go. And then floor texture, put it in. There we go, so it matches. And the next thing would be to get some light, because we can't really put any tables at the end because the light there isn't good enough. But we can fit here. So this will be in light, but the other one won't. So pop the table in. Again, seats 50. We could put 1. We haven't got enough coins for another. So that's an additional 2 spaces that we now have for people to sit down, and more potential revenue. We've also got an exclamation mark in the bottom right hand corner for staff because somebody else has leveled up. So that's good. We've got refill for 31, and that will refill our beer and water, which are the only drinks we currently have, of course. But we don't need to do it for now, that's fine. Okay, again, speed up time. I know I'm ignoring the exclamation mark in the bottom right hand corner, but that's fine. The level up increases mood and can sometimes be best served till the end of the day, so you keep your staff happy. So here we go, we've got both the chef, so we've upgraded him. What are we going to do? Drink pouring, sorry, not the chef, the barman. So we've increased his drink pouring speed. We'll level up Helga as well, and what should we give her? Okay, what do we want to spend the pip on? Let's expand the number of drinks she can carry, so she can now carry 4 drinks instead of 3. And as you can see at the end of the bar there, we've got a lot of drinks piled up, ready to be served to our customers. So let's get a second waitress. Okay, gets 1 tip for every drink served, can carry 8 drinks, gets 5 tip for every food served, or gets 1 tip for every drink served. So we've got 2 people that are very similar. Doesn't really matter who. So again, personal choice. I'm going to go with, let's have a look. Ada can carry 8 drinks. We haven't leveled up her tips yet. Yeah, we'll go with Ada, because at the end of the day she can carry more drinks. So there we go, look at that. She's come in and straight away she's picked up a load of drinks and she's carrying them off and serving them to our customers. And that big pile of drinks that were standing there waiting has now been served out to our customers. And the other thing is, we don't want any angry customers at the end of the day. We've got enough now for another light. So, oh, that was a drag box. Click on the light and we'll put it, okay, I think maybe on that pillar there. We could put one on the side and one on the opposite side, but we're going to plan to expand out that way later, so I think we'll go with this pillar here. There we go. So tables, we've got enough for a table but not enough for the seats, so let's put the second seat onto the bench, the table that we only had the one. So we've now got 5 tables with 2 benches each, so we can serve 20 people. So 20 customers can be served. We've served 20 customers, we've finished some research as well. We'll claim our 100 coins, we're up to 16. So if we complete the refill 100 litres of any drink, we will get up to 19, which is one away from the new floor tile type. Okay, our research is finished. We can do lemonade, so let's do research plus 7 guests a day. So that will help us. And we need 200 coins to be able to buy the lemonade barrel. Bear in mind that's an empty barrel that you then need to fill with lemonade. Okie dokie. We're at the end of another day, that's why everything's emptied out and the tables are being cleared. And we will get our end of day statistics. So only minus 28 today, we've done much better. So no angry customers, overall minus 28, not bad at all. 31 common customers. Down in the bottom left there you've got grey, red, gold and purple. So purple being royal, gold being knights and stuff, then you've got red which is rare. And common customers. So for the beginning of the game it's just common customers. So start next day. Here we go, our nice empty tavern. Have a look at our food supplies. Okay, so we've got 23 corn and 21, so wheat and fruit we're quite low on. Meat and veg at the moment, we have no dishes that will cook meat or use veg, so it's just desserts. So we're fine. So buy a new barrel, lemonade is going to give us 3, and own a carpet is another one. So a carpet is a decorative item. It increases your prestige. So at the top you've got that prestige at 600. Decorative items increase it, as does benches, tables, basically everything you add to the tavern will increase your prestige. So, and when you do that you get more customers as well. So we're up to 49 customers a day now, which is quite a good number. And we're nearly at the 200 that we need for the lemonade barrel as well. So that's good. Yep, we're over 200, so we've got enough for the lemonade barrel. Our chef there shouting that a dish is ready. Okay, so lemonade barrel, 200, purchase. Okay, now we can't fill it yet because we've only got 20. But what we could, oh no, we've got 48. So what we could do is just use what we've got. So use all the coins that we've currently got to just put the lemonade in so that we've got some. So let's just do max refill, and that gives us 53 litres of lemonade. So we've actually got some to sell, which is the important thing. Okay. And of course we've completed the quest for buying the lemonade barrel as well. So we've got the exclamation mark on the scroll again. So let's get that collected. That gives us 19 out of 20. So the next thing is to buy a carpet and completely fill the lemonade barrel before the end of today, and we'll complete 2 more quests. So there we go. We've got 90 odd, so max refill is 92. So we're at 142 litres. That has now completed the quest for refill 100 litres. So that gives us another 3. And we've unlocked the new floor tile. So get that in. I actually like the floor design as it is, the wooden planks and the tiles for the kitchen. So I'm not going to change the floor design. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So if you want to change it, go ahead, knock yourself out and change the floor design. So you can buy wheat and fruit individually, or you can use all of your available coins to buy the max. But what we'll do is we'll bring it up to 20, and we'll do the same for the fruit as well. So we've got 20 of each. That will do. So buying singly. Research is finished. So the next research is musicians. So do that. And also you need to have a 40 guests per day to be able to research it. Well, we're already at 63. Because of the way we're playing the game, it's why our guests per day are so high. Now we can do a refill all, which we've done with the coins that we had available. And I we're getting really close to what I would call the end of the first episode, because this gives you a solid foundation to work from before I do episode 2, and you can get stuck into this game very easily. It's fairly intuitive. The management and everything else is also fairly intuitive. It's not too difficult to pick up, and from a review perspective, I'm loving the game so far. It's quite quirky. I mean, we're already back down to 14 wheat, so let's top it back up again. There we go. Up to 20 again. And we've already got 20 fruit, so that's fine. Okay. And we're at 7 PM on the day. I think as this day finishes, we will end the episode 1. So we're at 63 guests. We can probably put in a carpet now because it costs 100. So let's put a carpet in. Let's put it there. In the middle-ish. In the middle-ish. There we go. And then click back. And that, of course, has completed another one of our quests. So let's bring that up. Click it. And we're at 25 out of 30 for another 150 coin bonus, which I'm sure we'll get tomorrow. Now let's actually add some windows, because at the moment it's a windowless tavern, which I think is a bit on the depressing side. So let's add some windows. There we go. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's enough. Back. There we go. So now we've got some more windows in there. So it's not quite such a walled prison kind of feeling. We've got some nice windows now along the edge, evenly spaced. And we're at 8 PM. Day's nearly finished. We've still got 80 coins. The other thing to remember is leave yourself some coins at the end of each day to pay your staff. You don't want to have no coins left at the end of the day and not be able to pay your staff, because they have their salaries, of course. So make sure you leave yourself some coin before you end the day. But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is episode 1 of Tavern Master. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel if you've liked the video, and of course check out my other content as well. I also have merchandise, so the link will be below in the description of the video, so feel free to go and check that out as well. I'm Know It All Gaming. Until next time, have a great time wherever you are.